Hello, everyone. Welcome to Two Guys and their Gym Talk Show. This is a weekly live show and audio podcast. Noel and I are here every Monday. That's right. If you see me looking through right here, we are streaming through Facebook and LinkedIn. And if we turn to the side, we are also multi streaming on Instagram. So you are currently watching episode 61. We are what?
Yeah.
60% through. We're aiming for 3 digit, Noel.
Yeah. So up to 100, huh? But great, awesome. Thank you, everybody. Happy Monday. Just a quick check that everyone can hear us and see us. Okay, Alvin, do you see me okay on Instagram? I think my
You
head's a
look
bit cropped out.
fantastic.
I look fantastic, but my head's a bit cropped out, which is a different thing altogether. It's just the wires and the stuff, but that's okay. So everybody, tell us, number one, where are you streaming in from? Okay, whether you are watching this from LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, tell us, number one, two things. Okay, where are you streaming in from? And number two, whenever you go to the gym, what is your favorite thing at the gym? Favorite machine, favorite equipment, maybe foam roller or the sauna, or what is your favorite thing at the gym whenever you go to your gym? Yeah, so let us know. Comment below. I'm gonna ask Alvin to tell us what is his favorite thing: tool, machine, equipment,
Mhm.
anything at the gym when he goes. What is it, Alvin?
Initially, hi everyone, I'm tuning in from Kajang. So initially, when I saw that, the first thing that says, I'm going to say squat rack because it's versatile. I can use it for all of my workouts, training
Yeah.
programs. But then I remember you just not just mentioned foam rolling. I mentioned like, yeah, certain gyms have foam rollers, certain gyms don't. And if you train at one gym, you will get certain sort of equipment. And I remember, right, like a bit commercial gyms like celebrity. Some of the fun stuff are like the what do you call it? The chiller, the chiller box, the snacks bar. Those are some fun thing. And then I realized that okay, my studio don't have that. And if you
Yeah.
watch the intro videos, you will see that in Daily's Muscles Lighthouse, they have the snack bar, right, Noel?
Well, it's a rack with protein bars. But yes, that's what we do. A lot of people like to come and look at it and just stare because it's very colorful and stuff. But okay, absolutely. Thank you for sharing, Alvin. So, my friends, the question is, what is your favorite thing whenever you go to your gym? Is it a tool, any equipment, whatever it is? Let us know. I'm streaming in from KL, and my favorite thing, if I were to go into a gym,
Mm-hmm.
would be the recovery area. Some gyms, like Fitness First, has a dedicated area which they call it like a recovery area.
Right.
In my gym, we don't. We don't have that much space, but we have tools that are for recovery. What are these recovery tools? You have your foam roller. You have your little balls that you can press into your back and into
Correct.
your butt, and in our gym
They
we
have
also
the
have
roller sticks, they have all kinds of balls, correct.
that we have also the massage guns.
Mm,
And here's the thing is, like, actually you can do this anywhere. Like, you don't need a separate recovery area to do it. But it's kind of nice, and I look forward to it, like, because when I step into a gym, I think the workout things are like, it's to be expected. I expect in a big gym that it's going to be a treadmill, it's going to be some bikes, it's going to be nice showers, there's going to be the machines, but what
mhm.
happens after that, right? So I think I kind of look forward to an area where after my workout I can just go there and chill and foam roll and just maybe catch up on some social media while I'm foam rolling or something like that. So that's what I would look forward to when I step into gym. So you watching this right now, tell us what is that one favorite equipment or area or thing that you most look forward to when you step into the gym. And I'm going to read some answers that I see out shortly.
Great. And if you are watching on Facebook and LinkedIn, we invite you to click the share button so that you can reach out to more people. And if you have any questions for us, we're going to bring in our topic in just a bit. We invite you to post your question in the comment section below, and of course, we have a little Q&A. Or anytime along the way, we are going to bring your questions up if we see that it fits to today's topic. If you see the poster, you know that we're going to talk something back to gym related.
Yeah, and I think the reason why we chose this topic is also people are coming back to the gym. They are. I'm sure Alvin sees it. He probably getting more inquiries. I see more people walking in through our doors. We don't normally have walk-ins, Alvin. As in we
Mm-hmm.
are like appointment only, right? Uh,
Right.
we had 3 walk-ins today. I'm like, when does this happen? Because I like to be there when someone walks in. I wasn't there, and like someone walked in, and of course my colleagues do a great job in talking to them. But I like to talk to people when they come into the gym. So people are going back to the gym. If you're watching this right now, maybe you've returned to your gym routine. Maybe you've unfreezed your membership and you're resuming your classes. So we want to talk about really going to the gym because maybe you're looking for a new place. Maybe you are going back to where you used to train. Maybe you're wondering what's the difference. So today in our discussion, stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about choosing the right gym, maybe share some tips that Alvin and I have because we've talked to so many people, helping them to decide whether or not to sign up. So we may be able to give you some tips and some pointers so that you can hit the ground running and find a gym that you would actually love and stay there and be consistent and get your results. So just coming back to the comments that I'm seeing. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on a Monday night. It's also a busy Monday night. Everyone's either on a holiday, Alvin, or they're busy at
Right.
work because, like,
Correct.
it's crazy. Penny is tuning in from Penang. Hi, Penny. Thank you for always being here. Penny says her favorite thing is the Bosu ball. Great.
Love the ball soup.
The Bosu ball, not the Bosu balance trainer, the Bosu ball. Correct, Penny? That's what. Have you seen the Bosu ball, Alvin? I think
It's
the it's the one which has like it's weighted at the bottom, so it's like you hit it and then it kind of still returns to where it is. I believe that's what the poster ball is, but correct me if
right.
I'm wrong, Penny. Kim is tuning in from TTDI. She says, oh, it's the cleanliness of the gym. Of course, we all want a clean gym. You don't want to step into a place which
Absolutely.
stinks, right? Then it might like a public toilet like that, so that's fine. Who else? Anyone else? Comment below. Let us know what it is. What is your favorite thing when you step into the gym? What do you most look forward to? Is that an equipment or a tool or what is it? We want to know because today we're discussing and talking about how to find a gym that you're going to go to that you actually love. Penny's saying that's the Bosu trainer. Now I'm even more confused, Penny. Bosu trainer is what? You mean the Bosu balance?
Correct. I think
Yeah,
the
okay, correct.
the
That's what it
flat
is.
base with a little unstable
Yeah, that's
surface
what
that
it is.
is a bit
Okay, on
bouncy
the
to
ball.
challenge your balancing. Love
Got
that,
it.
Penny. Thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Right. If you are tuning in once again, feel free to comment and post any questions in the comment below. Feel free to share. We love to have our life to grow, reach out to more people. And Noel and I are extremely appreciative of you being here tonight. And today is all about you, helping you to find the right gym, helping you to find a right personal trainer if you think of engaging one, right? Noel and I having this pre-show discussion about what gyms, PT, personal trainer are all about. And one thing we both share in common is the most underlooked factor is community. Having a physical connection with your gym, with your trainers will create a lasting impact in your fitness journey. Now, fitness journey is more than just weight loss, building muscles. If you look at a person fitness journeys encompass also the mental aspect, also the emotion aspects. And we believe whether is it your gym, your online training, your personal trainers, your group classes instructor, one key element that we hope to see more of, or in fact, to talk more on the today's topic is community. It's beyond the physical attribute, beyond the physical goals that we all are chasing for.
Yeah, and it's so true because Alvin, people don't go to the gym just because the machines are new. You like to think that that's why they go to the gym, but actually people stay, or maybe people go to the gym because the machines are new. Maybe they have something fancy, but they stay because
Mm-hmm.
there is something more. So if you are
Right.
looking to join a program, and the research shows that people are a lot more health conscious now due to COVID and everything that has happened. People are a lot of more people who would never step into the gym are starting to do that. So if you're watching this right now and trying to decide, we want to tell you that while all those bells and whistles and all the shiny stuff and all that is great, but what makes you stay is what Alvin just said. It's the community. As in, you go in there,
Mm-hmm.
do you belong? Do you even like your trainer in the first place? Do you like the people who work there? Do you get a good vibe? As unimportant as it sounds like, it actually matters. It actually matters, and that's a couple of things that we'll talk about today as well. Elvin, what do we have in store for everybody today? Well, we're going to talk about joining the gym. Is there anything else you want to run through before we get right into our discussion?
I think the discussion is a good start. When you and I were planning this topic, I think we want people to know, besides the location, besides the price, one key factor is the community. And coming back to the message, when I recall back my years of starting as a personal trainer in a commercial gyms, a lot of it is about prices, it's about packages, it's about achieving goals, which are fantastic. But one element I feel missing is the message. What is this
Mm,
gym all about? What is this personal trainers all about? What is this group all about? So I feel that the most important, or in my opinion, my most important factor to include before you even look for a studio, a gym, a personal trainer is the message element. Like when you come, I'm going to share about me. Like achieve fitness, my message is you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
mm,
So when clients walk in here, I want to impact them with that message. I want to weave that message through, to tell them that, hey, aside from doing more repetitions, doing heavier weights, achieving your fat loss goals, you can achieve anything you set your mind to outside of the gym. Being functional in life, achieving goals at your workplace, building better relationship elsewhere, increasing your self-confidence. So that's kind of like my message. And I
yeah.
feel that that's really, really important and something that we all should kind of like look at before you want to engage in gym studios, personal trainers. And I've shared mine. I'm going to ask you yours, Noel. Noel, what is Daily Muscles message? What do you tell people?
Our message is really helping people find a fitness home that they actually love, because the truth is most people don't love working out. You don't. It's hard work. You sweat. It's you get sore. It can be intimidating. I did a little survey on my Instagram yesterday, and I asked people if they've ever felt intimidated going into the gym. 70% of the people who responded said yes. So we want to be the place that helps you. If you answered you're intimidated by the gym, you're the one I want. If you're saying I'm not
Mm-hmm.
intimidated by the gym, go somewhere else. And that's you can come to us also. But that's really our message. We want to help the person who
Right.
doesn't like working out to actually enjoy it, because is is fitness is something that can be enjoyed and it can be intimidating. So that's our message. But also, Alvin, actually, we have the benefit of being a smaller business. I'm just a boutique studio, not with 5,000 members, but with about 200 members. You are a private boutique personal training studio with a smaller group of members. That's the one-on-one interaction. So we
Mm-hmm.
have the privilege of being able to have a message and a story and to connect with people on this level. But the bigger
Correct.
health clubs don't really have that opportunity. So
Mm-hmm.
that's different. So so if you're joining a place like that, which is great, by the way, a big box health club with thousands of members. That's different. So what Alvin and I are really passionate and wanting to talk about today, about finding a place where you can really connect. Because yeah, sure, you can go to some place and pay a monthly fee and commit for a year, but would you actually go back and keep going? Because is there a connection there with the people who are behind the gym? And what we
Mm-hmm.
find is in a smaller gym, in a smaller studio, that connection exists. And we say that because that connection is important if you are looking for a place where you can consistently show up. If you're struggling with motivation, if you're one of those who don't like working out, you need more support, finding a smaller place where everybody knows your name, people support you, you have one-on-one access with your coach, is the kind of place that you want to go for. Again, not that there's anything wrong with the giant gyms with thousands of members. If you're super self-motivated, you've got your fitness dialed in, you just need a place to work out, those places are great. Good
Right.
value, good facilities, those places are great. But what we typically see is that the people who come to us need a lot of hand holding and support. And you may not get that kind of hand holding and support in a big box gym like that. So great. Thank you for
You're
sharing
right.
that, Alvin. Yeah.
Yeah, I also love that now we're looking at the gyms or the studio or the group classes,
Yeah.
boutique studios in particular, in a perspective.
Yeah.
Look at it like in terms of personal trainers. It's also very important because every personal trainers have their own specialties, has their own target market, location, preference, language. So of course, it's more very person based. But then again,
Yeah.
coming to like what Noel shared, when you go out to these like smaller personal trainers who like by themselves, for example, like in Kajang, it's just me. Whereas you go to a group of personal trainers who specialize personal training in a center or perhaps in a commercial gyms, the message is different, the
Yeah.
offerings is different, and it boils down to what are you needing in the first place. If you want someone to just help you to kickstart,
Yeah.
there's a purpose over there. If you want someone with more specific niche, like Noel and I, we have fitness professional came on to our show over the past series, and we highlighted Jonathan, so on and so forth. All these are very niche, and therefore when you choose a trainer, a message can helps you to pinpoint in terms of trainers, in terms of group fitness instructor, of course, coming back to the physical, a gym or a
Yeah.
studio.
Yeah. And to those who are watching the show, we want to give you some really practical steps as well. So just hang in there. We're kind of just laying the groundwork. Hang in there
Mm-hmm.
because we're going to talk about like very specific things that you can look for to help you decide. But before we get into that, like also one reason why we wanted to talk about this today is because, like I said, there's now people are coming back to the gym, and there's been like official research and not research, statistics that have been compiled to show that people are really coming back to the gym. And I have a report in front of me. I just want to read out some of the highlights. Um, it's a comparison done this year, okay, between January 2022 and February 2022. And this is a post-COVID recovery report done by a company called Fitness KPI. And these are stats for Spain, actually. Interesting, right? I can't find stats for other countries, but I'm going to just assume that, like if Spain is recovering, hey, a lot of countries are going to be pretty similar in some sense.
Mm-hmm.
But the trends are interesting because just when you think that, is it safe to go back to the gym? What do I do? Do I go outdoors? Do I go back to the gym? The stats in Spain show that compared to January and February, the number of new members have increased to 141%. That's January to
Wow.
February. I wish we had the numbers for March. Um, but I'm certain that it's going to be even higher. So this shows that people are coming back to the gym. It's double. It's almost double. People are coming
Mm-hmm.
back. The number of cancellations have also dropped. Previously, it's 98% in January, and then in February, it's coming to 83%. And to be honest, even in my gym, there's been a large number of cancellations constantly happening because people are getting back into their routine. Work is back. Time to go
Mm-hmm.
back to the office, everybody. right? So people's routines have been thrown out the window again. So cancellations are in there, but it is on the decline. Um, Gyms are generally seeing a 79% increase in members. This is buying memberships. Okay, so that means they are not just coming as a new member, but they are choosing to commit, and that's a great thing. But here's the sad part, but also not surprising, is that while there's been a 141% increase in new members in this research, in these statistics compiled, revenue is down 74%. Makes you wonder, right? Hey,
Interesting.
new members went up. Why didn't revenue go up? So many
Mm,
reasons to it. I think gyms are coming up with new promotions. They just want to get people in back to the gym, but also the cost of operating for gyms is significantly higher. There's cleaning
right.
costs. There's this, like in my gym alone, like we've got air filters, and I have to I'm installing a new air conditioning system because now with the windows open and so on, I need more cooling power. So increased costs, all this disinfecting and all these things,
And the
and
sanitizer, Noel.
that's all. Yes, all the sanitizers in the world. We're buying more, and also reduce class capacity because, like in Malaysia, like the government hasn't said that okay, it's back to normal. But reduce class capacity. Like in my studio, we used to fit 16 people in a very small space. Now we are double the space, and we're not even 16 yet. So
Mm.
the potential of putting in more members in a single class is not there anymore. So to all of you watching this right now, just understand that gyms are going through a hard time. But those are the numbers. But what's most exciting, the revenue down, all of that aside, is people are coming back to the gym. And I wanted to share those stats with you because that's a good thing. People are coming out, and we are excited. I'm excited. Alvin's excited. Alvin's got a waiting
Mhm.
list anyway, so his waiting list is just going to grow even longer. Uh, but yes, what about you, Alvin? Like in your gym, are you seeing an increase, or what are the numbers or trends that you're seeing?
Definitely an increased inquiry. I think like moving post pandemic, more people want that one to one, that private space, and definitely an increase of personal training is there. And not only an increase in personal training, just looking around like a 5 kilometer radius from where I am, I can see a few personal training studios are like just booming. And I can see like even in KL, so you can see every block, every like big Taman shop
Yes,
plot that we want personal
yes,
training studios opening up, people are joining together, opening up. And I guess that's a good thing. It's a
yeah,
good thing
for
because the
sure.
demand is there, fitness industry, we all are growing together. And what is more important, I feel, coming back to our topic today, is people are going back. So if you are watching this and you are still on the fence, still thinking about it, we advise you to stop thinking so much and just go. And that's what today's episode is for, helping you to choose your right gym.
Yeah, we secretly want to convince you to just go back because, like Alvin said, if you're sitting on the fence, just go. Like, how much more, how much longer are you going to wait? What are you waiting for? And the joke is this, Alvin. I'm not saying, I'm sure there are genuine, valid reasons why some people can't come back to the gym. But the joke is this: people are going back to the bars and the pubs and the restaurants, to the movies. They're back to everything. But when it comes to the gym, sadly, it's like, oh, wait, it's just things like that. So it's just an excuse. We see it. I get the excuses coming in. I see it. But this is just an honest, humble invite for you all, because if there's anything that the past 2+ years have taught us, is that health is super important. And it doesn't mean that you
Absolutely.
have to go to the gym to improve your health, right? I mean, there's so many ways we can do this, but make sure you're doing something, make sure you're getting support. Because what do you need if a pandemic can't compel you to take care and to take action about your health? Nothing else is going to do it for you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you're 100% correct. So if you are tuning in, we invite you to ask us any questions. Post your questions in the comment below. We are talking about gyms, we are talking about personal trainings. If you are a personal trainer, if you are a gym studio, and you want to ask Noel and I any questions of how we kind of run our business, comment below. We are more than happy to share our insights. And if you have any questions about any fitness, nutrition training, we do have a Q&A later if there's any questions.
Yeah. So I have a list, Alvin, of 7 things
Mm-hmm.
um, that someone needs to look out for, whether you're choosing a personal trainer, a boutique studio, boutique personal training studio, or a gym, or a big box gym. I believe there's 7 things that I've kind of listed out that I want to run through. And shall I go ahead?
Let's go ahead, Noel.
Okay. So first tip on finding the right gym is to find a place that's convenient and close to you. Okay. As much as you love the gym that's 50 miles away from you, and that's okay. But let's just think realistic and practical. What are the odds of you sticking to it? Like we've got members who come all the way from 30, 40 kilometers away, but it's because they work at a certain area, so it's convenient. So the first thing is whatever gym that you're wanting to find and call your new fitness home, make sure it's a place that's convenient and close to your workplace or close to home, because nowadays people work from home and work from their workplace. So
Right.
that's very crucial, because the last thing you want is like a flood or traffic jam or these things to get in the way, because they always do. So that's my first tip. Second tip is, when you find this gym, you want to check it out first, right? Don't just quickly sign up and purchase online without coming to visit or talk to your trainer or check out the place. But when you check out the place, go to when that time, like prime time. So if, let's say, if you want to work out at 6:30 in the evening, go visit the gym at 6:30 in the evening. Don't visit it at 8:30 in the morning to join the 6:30 class, because at 8:30 in the morning it might be peace and quiet. At 6:30 it may be chaos, right? And maybe too many members that they can't handle, and things are just really crazy. And maybe you don't like it. Maybe you don't like crowds. Today we had someone walk into my gym, Alvin, who, her number one concern is, she keeps saying this: I'm so shy, I'm so shy, I'm so shy. And I'm like, okay, so you're not going to do a group class, so how about a small group personal training? Sometimes there's only 2 people in the class. I cannot, I'm shy. She wants to do a one-on-one class. So maybe that's you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you don't like crowds, and that's okay. So go and visit the gym at the time that you want to train, because if you're a shy person and at 6:30 p.m the place is packed, you're going to sign up and you're going to freak out. So that's my second tip.
Yeah,
My
I love
third
that tip.
tip,
I think that when you go, because I'm thinking in terms of commercial gyms, when you go
yeah,
at the peak hour, you can really see how the operation is. You get the kind of like true feeling of it.
yep,
Because what you see is how later when you become a member, that's how you're going to be treated. That's what you're going to go through. So it's really, really important to kind of like step in. Like in restaurants, they have like this mystery shopper, mystery eater to come in.
right,
So be like one. Love
yeah.
that.
Peak hours, especially like if you're someone who's particular about showers and stuff. Like in the morning, maybe the showers are empty, but at 6:30 p.m., maybe there's 10 people waiting to shower. So make sure you check out the
Right.
place. And then maybe the classes are all full and you can't get in, right? So check it out, because it matters. Third thing is what Kim said just now: cleanliness. Check it out. Make sure everything's clean to your satisfaction. Some people, guys especially, I think they're okay if things are dirty. But if you are particular about cleanliness, go and check out the gym, go visit, ask about their cleaning schedules, especially with COVID being a concern right now. What are they doing in terms of sanitizing? What are the facilities available? How often do their cleaners mop the floor in the studios, in the group studio when everyone sweats on the floor? And how often is that mopped? And it's worth checking out, because you don't want to sign up for a gym and be grossed out after your first week. That's my third tip. My fourth tip is also to ask the gym now, what is their COVID contingency plan? What if there's an outbreak? What if we don't know how things are going to be, right? But does your gym have a plan? Should the whole COVID situation suddenly arise again? It's worth checking out. So that's the fourth thing I would say. The fifth thing is, if you're signing up for a membership, double check the contract. A lot of gyms have a membership agreement in place. These agreements are not a bad thing. Membership agreements are to help you so that expectations are clear. You often get the best deals when you commit for a longer period. Um, which is why I always believe that it's a great thing to commit for a year or at least a few months, because your body doesn't change, your life doesn't change with just going for 2 workouts. You want to commit to a plan. So commitment works both ways. You commit to the gym commits to you, and it's a partnership. So check the contract. Maybe there's something that's unfair in there. I've heard and seen all kinds of things. A lot of gyms nowadays are getting flexible. That means with the whole COVID situation, people don't like to be tied down anymore. Gone are the days of 5-year memberships, lifetime
Lifetime,
memberships,
right?
right? And then the gym closes during the
All
pandemic.
right.
What happened to the lifetime membership? Gone. Too late.
Mhm.
Gyms are having month by month memberships. We have a 12-month membership. We have a cancel anytime membership. And we also have a 1-year membership, because the more you commit, the better your rates. But look for options, because the last thing you want is something goes wrong and then you can't get out and you're stuck for a whole year. So check the membership and its contract. Um, Two more things. The next thing is to be willing to invest in your membership, because fitness is a commitment. You can't just go there, not want to pay, and want to get the most out of it. So if you actually want to get something out of your membership, you want to improve your fitness, you want to stick to a program, you want to show up for your classes, be willing to invest. uh, Someone once told me that the more you pay, the more attention you pay also,
Right.
right? If they give you a free program for 6 months, you'll drop out after the first week. It happens. And that's just how human beings work. So be willing to invest. Again, it's been 2 years. We all realize that our health is important. It's okay to invest in a membership, in a personal trainer. Just signing up for a gym membership, if you don't know what to do, invest in a personal trainer, because they're going to shortcut and save you from YouTubing every single workout. They tell you exactly what you need to do and come up with a program for you. All you have to do is to show up. So be willing to invest in your membership. And last tip out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is actually what Alvin mentioned this now, is to check the culture of the gym, because it may be a certain culture that you don't like. So make sure it's some place where you go, you like the staff, you like the members, you like the vibe that you get in a class. And that's going to give you an idea of whether this is some place whether you can stick to or not. So very quick recap, and I'll post this in the comments later. 7 tips on choosing the right gym. Number 1 is find a place close and convenient to you. Number 2, be sure to check out the place during the prime busy time that you want to go work out. Number 3, check for cleanliness of equipment, the space, the toilets, everything. Number 4, ask your gym about its COVID contingency plan. What happens if COVID suddenly comes up into a whole new thing? What are they going to do about it? How is the membership going to be affected? Number 5, double check the membership contract. Are they in your favor? Are they flexible? Can you cancel anytime? What's the terms and conditions? Be sure you know that it works for you. Number 6, be willing to invest in your membership. Okay, that means fork out some money if you want to get something out of it. Number 7, last one, is to check the culture, so that it's someplace that you can see yourself being there for a few months or maybe even a few years, and it's someplace that you enjoy, get some form some friendships in there, and get the full benefit of training consistently. Great. So that's my 7 tips that I wanted to share. I've talked a
Yeah.
lot. I'm gonna pass the time. Also, if you have any questions based on what I just said, please comment below. But also back to you, Alvin. What are some of
I
your thoughts? And do you have some tips? Because Alvin runs a PT studio. This is very different and unique. Do you have a couple of tips for us, and that you would advise for people to look for if they were wanting to find a PT that they can work with?
definitely, like before I get to the tips on that,
Yep.
I love that the 7 tips that Noel shared just now, it goes aligned with if you're looking for a gym, if you're looking for a boutique studio or group classes, if you're looking for a personal trainers like myself, you're looking for a physiotherapy, a chiropractor, any sorts of fitness, healthcare, professional
Yeah.
service. It's the same thing. And I just like to highlight that, or I would say the summary of the message, it goes beyond to just location and price, because
Yeah.
oftentimes when we look for all of these fitness surveys, the first thing they would search it in a Google, it's, for example, if you're looking for gym, you will put gym in TTDI, gym in Subang, gym
Yeah.
in Kajang, personal trainer in that area, or chiropractor, physiotherapy in these certain areas. Or you perhaps may Google like cheaper alternative. So location and price usually will be top of someone's priority list when you're looking for a fitness location or a fitness services. We invite you to change that lens and look at all these other factors. And one of it, coming on to number 7, which I think is one of the most important thing, is the culture, is the services, is the USP. Now, I feel that every trainer, I'm going to speak for personal trainer,
Mhm.
has their own USP, has their own specialization. Now, if my clients, or let me rephrase that, if people come to me and I share with them my specialization is more like posture, more like stretching, rehab, and they are looking for someone that is CrossFit, that is more bodybuilding. I'm not the best fit. So what I'll do is I'll lead them to someone that can better help them. So all of these culture and USP, it's really, really important. So when you look, you know what to ask for, instead of, can you help me to lose weight? Do you
Yeah.
have this sort of equipment? Do you have this sort of classes? I only want to do, for example, this strength class, this dance class. That is important, but not the most important thing. So when you ask the right question, it kind of lead you closer to a better version of yourself, chasing your fitness goal, becoming a better, I would say, overall human being. I don't know if I put
Yeah.
that right or not. Yeah.
No, it's so true. Actually, you nailed it, Alvin. You just really narrowed down the 7 things, because people often look at the first 2 that you mentioned, location, which is great. And the first question that they will send is, how much is this? How much is that? Which is
Right.
fair, which is fair. But you need to understand that comparing 10 gyms are so many underlying things, are trainers and what they specialize in. And actually, if I were to add a number 8, which I
Mm-hmm.
should, is to check out the Google reviews. But also take it with a pinch of salt. Check out the Google reviews. If it's suspiciously everything's 5 star, 5 star, 5 star, also a bit suspicious. You're looking for a place with a couple of bad reviews in between, but generally good reviews, because you get honest Google reviews. And I say take it with a pinch of salt, because today I heard from someone who's, I won't name the gym, but this gym is based in PJ and they have 500 5-star reviews, which is unheard of. And like literally like 2 reviews which are 2-star, 500 reviews are 5-star. It's like, whoa, that's like massive, right? And then if you dig in, someone actually said that they force, the gym forces you to write a 5-star review if you want 150 ringgit discount and a waiver of the registration fee. So take it with a pinch of salt. If everything seems very good, yeah, but coming down to the fact that, yeah, when you visit the gym, check the culture and ask.
Correct.
But also Google reviews give you a kind of an idea. You're looking for some places that are balanced, some bad reviews, some in between, some and majority good. If everything's good, it's also fishy. That would be number 8. Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. And I'm going to share one tips if you are watching this and if you are looking for a personal trainers, fitness coach, in-home trainer.
Mm,
Some of them may not have reviews if they may
yeah,
not be a
that's true.
business. So what you can do is during your first encounter with them, during a consultation, you're asking them, feel free to ask them, can I speak to one of your clients? Can I speak to someone that you have trained? Your testimonies on website, on Google looks fantastic. Can I have their email? Can I have their name so that I can reach out to them? Reach out to them, ask them, how is the trainer? How is the training experience? How was their journey? If they are on Facebook, easier, you're able to send them a private message. Some of them you might
Yeah.
search for their email. when you do that, you get a better understanding of what your trainer or your fitness instructor is doing, or how your journey is going to be like. And as a fitness instructor, if you're a personal trainer tuning into this is something that you can also offer to potential clients, potential customers of you. It says that if you like to know more, I have few clients that you can always cross check or perhaps relate them to past clients who share similar journey. He has a knee injury coming to you for rehab. You have helped someone come out of a knee injury, link them together. And you'll be surprised that when you create that culture, when you are honest, when you are transparent, it shows that you are a more trustworthy trainer. And that journey will be amazing to start with. You start on a good foot. I would say
Yeah.
that. So trainers, that's your advice, and clients and people, if you're looking for fitness professional, try that.
That's a great tip, Alvin. You reminded me of something I saw long ago before Facebook came about. So, yes, I've been
Mm-hmm.
around before Facebook came into existence and Google reviews and all of that. This was even before I became a trainer. I was just a gym
Mm-hmm.
goer and I was observing this instructor. This guy was the gym's top instructor, legend, superstar. You know what he used to do, Alvin? I thought it was at that point, I was like, how weird is this? But now I think back and I'm like, this guy is so good in what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He walked around with a photo album in his hand. Because those days, you don't have smartphones, there was no iPhone. That's okay, long ago, like, I'm quite old. There's no smartphone to show photos. He had a photo album, a small one, the 3R photo size. And when people were on the treadmill, he would go and talk to people and he would flip the album and show real testimonials and like before after photos. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. What's he doing? But now I'm thinking back 10 years later, and I'm like, those are his Google reviews. Those are his
Mm-hmm.
client testimonials, and he had it in an album. So coming back to Alvin's point of okay, if you're a trainer, do you have something to show to your potential clients? And if you're a potential client looking for a gym, you have the right to ask for
Yes.
for testimonials or someone I can speak to. It's just like hiring an employee lah. You want some references to make sure this
Correct.
person legit or not, because everyone can write what they want on the CV, but then
Correct.
it's a different story when you call up the employer, right? So
Correct.
so you so do your homework, do your research. That's a great tip, Alvin. Yeah.
Yeah. Because in the end of the day, all this is to help you to choose your right gym, your right personal trainers, your right healthcare professionals like physiotherapy,
Yeah.
chiropractor, whether is it a TCM. You want to choose someone that is right for you. And if you have any bad experience before with a previous gym or a previous trainer, don't let that stop you there. Don't let that stop says, no, I'm going to give up on all of this. My bad experience with that. Use today's information that what Noel and I have shared, our tips, help you move forward. The key is for you to constantly looking for what works best for you.
Yeah. And I'll also go on to say that it's okay to keep trying different things. Try everything. Try yoga, try Pilates, try CrossFit, try them. You just never know what you're gonna fall in love with. Don't limit yourself just to one thing. Try them all, but at the same time, while you're trying, you gotta give everything that you're trying a chance for it to prove itself. Don't just stay there for 2 weeks and then it doesn't work for me. No, stay there for at least a few months, 2, 3 months, or 6 months to see massive transformation before you even go to a yoga studio and say that yoga is not for me after 3 classes. How about you keep trying for 3 months before you decide that it's not for you? So that's what I would say, because we all now, people like to like 1 class free trial, 1 week free trial, try. In the end, what happens? Never got onto anything. Correct?
Correct.
So whatever you're trying, whether it's your trainer, maybe you don't like how things feel, you can always communicate, talk to your trainer, but give it a chance. Because that's the thing about fitness also. It's not an instant thing. It doesn't improve overnight. It also takes time for your body to adapt and also for you to find something that you like about the program. And the thing about working out and joining the gym, it's not like going to a restaurant and eating. Going to a restaurant eating is very satisfying. You pay some money, you eat something, you're happy, you're full, you go back home. Going to work out is different. It's you're paying someone, you're paying something, you're gonna sweat, you have to bring an extra pair of clothes, you're going to be sore the next day. Completely different. Sometimes makes you wonder, why do I pay for this? In the long run, it's good for you, right? So it's very different. Therefore,
Absolutely.
you can't treat it like a restaurant. I eat one time, I like it, I'm gonna go back. No, when it comes to fitness, give it a better chance. Just like how when you go to school, do you quit every 3 months and go to a different school when you were young? No, you stay there for 6 years, standard one to standard six, right? So think about the gym to some level in that capacity as well.
Right.
Great. So we
And
talked a
also
lot about.
know
Uh,
and
yes,
also
Alvin.
know what you're looking for. Like you mentioned about the
Yes.
trials, right? I think it's also very common for people to want to make use of all the free trials out there. I guess that if you know what you are looking for, you're like, okay, I'm looking for a gym with this sort of community, with this sort of message to help me achieve my fitness goal. Then you won't probably looking at like personal trainers. You won't really looking like this high intensity outdoor boot camp because you know specifically
Very
what you're
correct.
looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really important because in the end of the day, you want to shortcut your success. You want to spend 1 year figuring out going up and down because let's be in reality that fitness is just a small part of our life. We have our career, our relationship, our hobby, our traveling, our Netflix, so on and so forth. And don't want to spend so much time figuring out. So choosing the right gym, the right trainer, the right healthcare professional is going to shortcut your success.
Yeah. And so again, just a reminder to those of you, maybe you're just tuning in. Why are we talking about going to the gyms right now? It's not January. There's no New Year's resolution. No. We're talking about going to the gyms because people are going back to the gyms right now. People are back to their routines. People are more concerned about their health and fitness. And maybe you're watching this because you've been always been considering. So I hope that the things that Alvin and I discussed today will help you make a better decision,
Mm-hmm.
um, or if anything, just help you start. Just help you start. I think I always tell people who come and see me that the hardest thing to do is to start. The
Right.
workouts is the easy part, Alvin, because when they show up, if someone shows up to your gym for their first PT session, you got them covered. Whatever
Correct.
the intensity is, you're going to adjust it for them. They're going to have a good workout. The hard part is actually not the workout. The hard part is that first step on sending Alvin that message or going to the gym that's literally right next to your office and inquiring. That's the hard part because we're all just sitting there and waiting for the stars to align and all the moon and everything. And then we're going to go. And 2.5 years has passed. The pandemic has happened, everything. And we still haven't done anything yet. So think about it. The hard part's not the workout. We're very focused on it's going to be difficult. The trainer's going to, that's not the hard part. Let's start something and figure things out along the way. Uh, yeah,
And
that's what fitness
and
is. You
do
got
the
so many
hard
options.
things. And
And yes, that
do the hard things. If you
do.
want success, if you want to achieve your fitness goal, just like in any other goals in your life, be it career goal, you have to overwork, you have to overtrain, you have to overcome obstacles in life. And that's what makes you a hero. That's what makes you an achiever. That's what makes you move forward in your life. If not, yeah, you're going to be the same place as where you are previously. So if you want to change, for things to change, you have to change. Okay, keep that in mind.
And do the hard thing. You
Do the
reminded
hard
me.
thing.
So Alvin, I wrote this. I went for a walk this morning and I wrote this down in my notes to post today on my Instagram. So after this IG live, I'm gonna post it. And when you said keep doing the hard thing, I remember this. I'm gonna read this out. Okay, it's very
All right.
true. So I wrote this. I wrote this out today. Keep doing the hard thing because when you do so, you're practicing for the rest of your life. And when life next sends trouble to your door, you'll get to say to yourself, good, I can't wait to see who I'll become and how I will use this to my advantage. So doing the hard thing is not a bad thing because it puts you in that position to expect the next hard thing. So if you always look for the easy way out, if you always seek for comfort, then you are not really setting yourself up for success in life. So, if you all know Alvin well enough, he's all about doing the hard thing. He does all the hard things and the impossible, near impossible things, and he does it. But yes, so thank you for that reminder. Penny is saying do burpees. The burpees are not a hard thing. Burpees are an insane thing to do. Um,
Probably burpees on Bosu for you, Penny.
Burpees on the Bosu trainer. There you go. That's for you. So, my friends, if you're watching this right now, if you have any questions for Alvin and I before we wrap things up, about joining the gym, or if you had anything about fitness, nutrition, Alvin and I covered quite a few things
Mhm.
about understanding how gyms work and trying to find a place that works for you. If you're watching this recording, I hope you found this useful. But we have a couple of minutes just to take in a few questions if y'all have any. Otherwise, I thank all of y'all for tuning in. And like Penny, you've been here from the beginning. Let us know what you think or if you have any questions. Alvin, any final words?
If there's any questions, keep them coming. If not, Noel, I'll just be here.
Yeah.
A gentle reminder, do check out our website, twoguysantheirgym.com. All of the show notes, in fact, the tips that we share today, if you are listening to the audio podcast, yes, we do have a downloadable audio podcast in our website. If you never been to our website, just after this, go Google twoguysantheirgym.com. It's legit. It's not a sales page or anything. It's just audio podcast with show notes is there. Subscribe to our email, newsletters, and Noel and I will send you emails every now and then with some latest updates. Okay. If you are watching this and you have questions about looking at gyms, looking at fitness professionals, you're not sure on whether you should join, what's the price range, what are the messages, reach out to us. I'm in Kajang, Noel's in TTDI. The fitness industry is relatively small and close, at least in Klang Valley, in KL, in Selangor. So we know people around. We'd be more than happy to connect you to the right gym, right studio, right
Yeah.
personal trainers, fitness professional who can help you with your fitness goal. Okay, you can connect through us through all our social media, and we are here from you. All of the links and show notes will be on our Facebook version, so do hop over to Facebook. It stays there.